Hello. I am overcoming this morning. I am, today is the day for my 3-day live training, and I am supposed to be doing this in my private group that we've created and we populated, and it wouldn't let me go live. So I am going to do my 3-day live training here and satelliting it over to the group. So everybody's going to get the benefit of whatever Facebook is doing to Connie Ann's live feeds right now. So I guess this will be my gift to all of you guys. And so for those of you that are watching, please join in and comment, ask questions. Please be respectful of each other's opinions and ideas. And if you have a bunch of questions and they're ones that you want to talk to me about separately, then please hang on to them and we will deal with those a little bit later, okay? So, and if it is something that can help everybody, please post the question below the video so everybody can get the benefit of this. Today we are going to dig into defining your goal. What is it for you? And we're going to do that. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to my three-day free training. My name is Connie Ann. I am a consultant and I am a coach. I work with businesses and individuals to help them to achieve the goals they're working on or to help to define the goal and get them moving forward. So these 3 days, today we're going to talk about goals. Tomorrow will be on having faith versus having fear over whatever that is. And that comes in many different ways. And then on Sunday, we're going to talk about doing decision making. We're going to talk about how to make proper decisions and how to know, is that the right decision for you or not? What does that look like? So we're going to dig into that on Sunday. So I have been studying this material myself for close to 10 years now. I always said 7, but I've been saying 7 for so long that it's actually closer to 10. I took a training with Bob Proctor many, many years ago. My results changed. I went from $20,000 a year to $80,000 a year in a matter of like less than 6 months. And I just kept digging in and learning more and more about him, taking more trainings. And through that, I have decided to do this for a living because I know what it did for me. And I started talking to my friends about it. And when they implemented what I talked to them about, they had awesome results. So I am now doing this for my work. I have nothing to sell you guys. This training is not about me and not about what I can get. This is 100% about you. I am giving you pure content. I'm going to give you stuff to do, homework, and I want you to have the results that I had and the results that I began to have, just so you know, was from a free live training like I'm doing for you here today. So stick with me for these 3 days. I'm going to walk you through everything. And me and my team are here to answer questions, to talk to you, and to help you through whatever that is, okay? So, some housekeeping. Today we are going through goal setting. I have a freebie goal setting book. If you haven't downloaded it, if you'd like to after when you are watching this training later, it is at connieann.com/freebie. We are going to be going through this booklet today. So, grab your copy later if you'd like. If not, pen and paper is fine too. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to be talking you through it. So you can just take notes as well. Purely up to you. And then also I have on this training, there's going to be some of you who are not clients, which is fine. That's 100% beautiful. That's what I want. I want to help everybody who wants my help. So if you want help, this is us. For my clients that are here, I'm not going to call you out, okay, guys? So if you want to join in, if you want to post, I leave that entirely up to you. I am happy with whatever happens in that direction. So I'm going to be writing from my notes. So I want you to, I want myself to stay on track here. So I want you to interact If you are watching this in replay, interact as if you are watching it live. That may seem silly to be interacting with a video, but as you will see through the next 3 days, I'm going to ask you a few times to do things that seem silly. And so we're going to start with, please interact, please comment, please do the homework, please do the work I'm asking you to do, just like you are here live. Okay. So journeys. Our journeys begin always with an idea. We get an idea, whether it's an idea that you want ice cream, whether it's an idea that you want to start your own business or own a private island, whatever that idea is, everything starts with an idea. And so this is where your idea starts, something you want, even if it's a fantasy, if you start really wanting it and pressing emotion into it, it becomes a goal. So we are going to get you through that today. So most people sleepwalk through their lives, 100%. We get up, go to work, you have an idea that you need to make money so that you can pay your bills, so you can put food on the table. I don't know about you, but that does not get me fired up to get up in the morning. I want something that gets me fired up so I can almost not sleep. I'm so excited of what is going on. I want you to have that goal. That is where we're headed today. We want to find that for you. Getting up to pay the bills, not inspiring. If you're feeling like you're not getting results and you're not moving forward and you're stuck and you're in the rat race and you're on the treadmill, that is why you need a bill. Or you need a goal. Sorry. The next thing that you need is you need to have faith. You must have belief. You must have the burning desire. You must know where you're headed and how you're going to get there. And you got to want it. So we're going to get you going in that direction as well. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk about faith. We have fear. People have anxiety. People have stress. And it's not just this time, this thing we're going through right now globally. We've had stress before COVID. People were stressed out and anxious before then. So this is not something new. We've got to get over it. We've got to get past it. Tomorrow we're going to talk about that, where it comes from, what that looks like, what the other side of fear looks like, which is faith. Sunday, we always need to make decisions. We need to make decisions. We need to stick with them. We are adults. We don't need the permission of people we don't know on social media to help us decide what is best for us. How is it that people are doing that? I'm not sure. I want you to get past that. You are here watching these videos because you want success. You want results. You want to move forward in your life. Decisions is what we're going to deal with on Sunday. That's why these 3 topics are so important. They are going to get you launched forward. And so that is where we are going. All right, into the booklet. If you have a pen and paper, that's awesome. If you have the booklet in front of you, that's cool too. Again, you can download it for free at connieann.com/freebie and go and grab it. And I am just going to start on here and just again, we'll just work through this together. So again, I have nothing to sell you here today. Please stick with me. We're going to work through this, and I am going to grab my pen, and here we go. So Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich many, many years ago. And I believe it was 1923. That book was written because Andrew Carnegie, as far as we know, Andrew Carnegie was the world's first billionaire. Andrew Carnegie asked Napoleon Hill to write a book on why some people are super successful, the Henry Fords of the day, people like him, and why are some people not doing quite so well. That is where Napoleon Hill got the inspiration and how the book came to be, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich has been developed over the years into many different programs, and one of the programs was from Earl Nightingale, which was called Lead the Field. One of his salesmen was Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is my mentor. If you know who Bob Proctor is, he is the world's most authority and teacher on human potential and success creation. So, so that is where a lot of this material is going to be funneling in through from us. There are 7 basic fundamental rules that we are going to work through. They're the 7 laws of the universe for creation. And I have those laws in a booklet that I will share with you guys here in the group. And so you will be able to have those and take a look at it. I did a training on them, so I'm not going to go over them here, but we are going to touch on law of attraction, law of polarity, and a few of those as we go through these 3 days. One of my favorite quotes from Napoleon Hill is, "Those who reach decisions promptly and definitely know what they want and generally get it. The leaders in every walk of life decide quickly and firmly, and that is the major reason why they are leaders. The world has a habit of making room for the person whose words and actions show that they know where they're going." And again, that's from Napoleon Hill. So we are going to, again, on Sunday, talk about decision, but you have to know where you're going. You probably don't just get in your car and leave your house and not know where you're headed. You have a place, you have a purpose. You get up in the morning, you have a purpose to have breakfast and get a cup of coffee. We go through our lives with this, I call it sleepwalking. I don't know what else to call it. You have to get up in the morning and you have to know where you're going. Where are you going with your life? Where are you going with your business? Where are you going with everything? How can we make so many plans to go on a holiday, and we make a decision to go on the holiday? We decide how we're going to get there. We decide what we're going to take. We decide how long we're going to be there. We decide how long it's going to take us to get there, whatever that is. And we go, right? And it happens. Why do we not have that for our goal? Today, we're going to do that. So this is today's thing, is the goal. Okay. So what I want you to do for the rest of today's lesson is I need you to put aside your beliefs. I need you to put aside anything that you think and feel that you're capable of doing. I want you to set aside what you have, your current circumstances outside of you. I want that all to be set aside for the duration of this training. I want you to not even put any consideration into how or who is going to help you get to your goal, okay? So you need to put all of your beliefs, all of your judgments, tuck it away, okay? So you're going to need to tap into really your inner child, and this is part of the being silly. This is a really fun exercise, and you need to, yeah, tap into your inner child. Just go have fun and enjoy. So give yourself permission to dream, okay? Step into your dreams, step into your goals. Think about, what did you want to be when you grow up? When you started your business or your company or wherever situation you are in right now, where did you see that going? Have you ever written that down? Okay, so the steps I'm about to take you through, you're going to get to understand there are many different kinds of goals. What goal is it that you need to really focus on to get the results? And we're going to be breaking that down into 3 different categories as we go through this today. Okay, so I want you to, again, just kind of go back to the idea of that when you leave home, you have a destination. That is where we want to think about for this. We want to think about a destination, where you're headed. Okay, so let's work on our future. A goal is something that you are going to go after that you have never ever done before. This is the big goal I want you to think about. If you've done it before, there's no inspiration in it. You're going sideways. If you are not feeling a little bit queasy and a little bit frightened of your goal, you're going to go sideways. So you must dig into it, and it has to be something you've never done before. If you know how to reach it, it's not going to do for you what a goal is designed to do. The design of a goal is growth. When you get there, that is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's about the journey, okay? Have you ever heard it's about the journey? It's not the destination. It really, truly is, but you have to have the destination. And that growth that you're going to have as you get there is going to be amazing, and you're going to meet incredible people, and you are going to do things that you didn't even know you were capable of doing once you start moving in the right direction. Through the law of attraction, when we put out and we go towards something, that automatic attraction is that it comes towards us. So you're going to start creating that momentum. As you go towards something, the law of attraction guarantees that it will come to you. The law of attraction is the same as the law of gravity. Some people think that they don't believe in the law of attraction and they don't believe in the laws of polarity and cause and effect and all of that stuff, but they are absolutes. You can believe it into it or not, but it's like you can believe gravity or not. They are real and they are factual, and if we work with them properly, we can absolutely really get those results going, okay? So we want to have a goal, something that really truly inspires you. All right, so we are going to just permit every concern that we have in life to leave our mind for the next few minutes. I am going through my booklet. For those of you that are just joining in, I am on page 4 right now of the booklet. So if you have it then and you're following along, top of page 4, permit your imagination to whisk you off to a mind place where dreams, wants float freely and into full view. So when I am doing this, when I am thinking about my next goal and where I'm going once you've achieved your goal, you just need to sit quietly in a quiet place, close your eyes, take some breaths, get into a place where you just let your mind flow. Don't think about problems. Don't think about your current situation. Again, you're going to just put all of your beliefs and judgments and everything aside, and you are going to just move forward from that. Imagine you have all of the access to all of the resources you will ever need, and that you can have absolutely anything that your heart desires. What you choose or target to begin moving towards is up to you. There are different goals, again, that you can go towards. So make sure that is a big goal. Give no thought to how you're going to get it or if you will even get it. Your only objective here is to be clear in your mind. Have clarity of what you want. The average person's mind is so locked up with limitation that they never permit themselves to go to this place. Not ever. You need to be results driven. You need to be pushed towards where you're headed. If you are looking at your current circumstances and you're using that to permit your thinking, then you are never going to get out of where you are. If you continue to think and do the things that you were thinking and doing that got you to today, you will stay in today. You must move forward and out of that place. So think about where you want to be, not where you are. Individuals without goals are lost. They have no compass. You have got to wake up every morning super excited of where you're heading. 3 different types of goals. Here we go. We're going to break this down for you. The first goal that we talk about is an A goal. An A goal is something that you know how to do and you just haven't got around to doing it yet. Okay, that's an A goal. A B goal is defined as something that you know how to do or something you've already done before, and it's just going to take a little bit of planning and a little bit of maybe money saving up, but you can absolutely you can go and do it because you've already done it before. For example, buying a new car. Bob Proctor always talks about a little story about a guy that he talked to, and he asked him what his goal was, and he says, I want to buy a new car. And he said, well, what kind of car? And the gentleman told him, and he said, so what are you driving now? And he was actually driving the same car that his goal was that he wanted to drive. He just wanted a new one. So that is not an inspiring goal. That does not get him fired up because he's not working towards something he's never done before. I want you to have what we call a C goal by the end of this exercise. The C goal will come from your fantasies. It is from your imagination. It is from setting aside your limitations of yourself, your thoughts, your beliefs, your self-image of yourself and what you feel like you're capable of achieving. Set that all aside. I want your C goal to be something you have no clue how you're going to get there. Okay, no clue. If somebody asked you on the street, what's your goal? You should be able to tell them very clearly, this is my goal, and you should be able to tell them what your goal is with conviction and with the strength of knowing that you are going to get it. You need to have it written down. A lot of people, when ask me if they have a goal, like, yeah, I have a goal. I'm like, well, what's your goal? Well, I want to make $3,000 a month. Is it written down? No. First of all, $3,000 a month for most people is not too inspiring. And for the most part, if it is written down, which maybe 18% of people have a goal, 1% maybe have it written down. That 1% chances of them having it written down in the proper form is very, very slim. Okay, so it must be written down, and it must be written down in the present tense. That is super important as well. All right, so we are going to create a list. Here's your first piece of work that I want you to do. If you have your pen and paper, if you have the booklet, there's space on the booklet for writing it down. I want you to let your mind float freely. I want you to think about all of the things that you want, If you feel like you're a procrastinator, if you feel like you have things you want to do, but you haven't got around to it and you're not getting the results you want, your goal is probably not the big C goal, or your goal is for somebody else. It's not your goal. So you need to have a goal for you. It can't be what your parents want you to be. It's not what your spouse, your kids, anybody else wants you to have. It's not even inspiring if it's something that you see outside in your community that needs to be done. This has to be for you and for you alone, something that you truly want for yourself. So we're going to have personal ones and we're going to have professional ones. Write down absolutely everything, and don't even think about, don't really censor if it's an A, B, or C goal right now. I just want you to write down as many ideas for yourself and just brainstorm with yourself. Don't ask anybody's ideas. Don't ask anybody what you think you should do. This is you. This is your life. You make the decision for yourself. What do you want to go after? And just permit yourself to go, okay? So I want you to write that down. Make that list, and if you don't have time right now, please do it after we're done this video. And I want you to build images in your mind of what you want. Okay, so you got that down? Good stuff. I hope so. If not, these videos will be up till Tuesday, so you can re-watch them over again. The thing now, after you have your list, is now I want you to go back and I want you to put A, B, and C beside every goal. And then I want you to take the C's out. The C goals, the ones that you have no idea how you're going to get there, the ones that probably the little voice inside of your head says, who are you kidding? You know you can't do that. That's your C goal. That's what I want you to work on. Okay. Now, out of those C goals, which one is the most important for you? Which one is the one that inspires you the most? We're going to set this as your C goal. If you want to, and I am happy to help you with it, you can private message me what that goal is. And I can kind of do a little check-in, little chat back and forth real quickly with you to help you to just see and make sure that you're on the right track. This training is because I want you guys to have more and better. So I want to help you with that. So either myself or one of my team members will monitor those, and we'll make sure that you're headed down the right road, okay? Perfect. Okay, so the next thing is I want you to write that goal out. The goal, if your goal is, let's go big. We want to own a private island in the tropics somewhere. So your next goal is I want you to get out a card. Could be the back of your business card. It could be, I have some written on recipe cards, whatever that looks like for you. And your goal needs to be written out in the present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that I have, and whatever that is. Okay? Like you already have it, right? I am giving you guys 100% permission to be silly here. So I am so happy and grateful now that. One for your professional, one for your personal, 2 of them. What this is going to do is you are going to have several of them. If they're in your pocket and you touch it, if it's sitting on your desk and you see it there, that is going to keep triggering your mind back to this goal. Now, the next thing that I want you to do, this is where things get a little bit dicey for some people, is you need to now impress this on your mind that you can do this. And the way to create belief, there's only 2 ways to change how we think or feel about something. One of them is an instant, huge emotional impact. The second is constant spaced repetition of your desired goal. We are going to go with a constant spaced repetition because I don't know how this could be an emotional positive impact, what you just wrote on your cards. So constant spaced repetition of a worthy ideal, and that is to write it out every morning, every night. If it is just a 1-sentence goal, I want you to write it out for 15 to 20 minutes. Every morning, every night, whatever you have time for. Whatever you have time for. The writing out creates 3 things. It creates us to think, it creates us to feel, and it creates us to do. So when we are impacting all those 3 levels of our being, that will get impressed on our minds so quickly, and you will have things starting to show up in your life like magic. You won't even be looking for them. Here's my story on this. I started doing this and I was where you're sitting right now. I was in a place of, yeah, right. Okay, Bob Proctor told me to do it. I'm going to do it. Whatever. I had phone calls coming in. I got an email, and these were from people and about things that was driving me towards the goal I was working at the time. That at the time I made that goal, I didn't know that these people in this circumstances existed. It just, things come. The creation, the law of the universe truly happens. If you don't believe me, do it anyways. What if I'm right? Right? You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. That big C goal that you just wrote out, that you just created, that big C goal, write that out. I promise you, you will see the results. And when you see the results, you'll know, I know what I'm talking about. And you're going to tell your friends about it, and they're going to think you're crazy, just like you think I'm crazy right now. I promise you, it is like magic. It works. Write it out. Get emotionally involved in the idea. Close your eyes. See yourself as already there. At night when you're drifting off to sleep, see yourself wherever that goal is. Whatever this goal is, that's what you want to think on while you are going to sleep at night, as if you were there. I have this house in my mind. It's big, it's grand, it's amazing, it's incredible. It's where I want to live. When I go to sleep at night, when I'm waiting to drift off to sleep, I walk through that house in my imagination, and I turn off the lights and I check to make sure the doors are locked. And I do that every night. And now when I wake up in the morning, I actually expect to be in that house. And the circumstances and the conditions are making it happen. I see it coming into my reality. No, I'm not crazy. Yes, this works. So, again, just do it. Have belief and have faith. Give it a try. If you are still watching me right now, if you are here because you want more, because you feel stuck, because you're on a treadmill, do something different. Do something completely outside of the box that you normally do. And what that is what I'm suggesting for you to do here. All right, so go do it. Please bring friends in. Share this video since I am not in my private group. I'm going to let you guys share these videos and bring this information out to the world. Anybody that you think can be benefited by having a proper goal, please share this information. The world needs this, maybe now more than ever. I am just here to help. So tomorrow we are going to talk about faith versus fear, what that looks like, how do we get over it, how do we get past it, how do we move on. And so I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And bring paper and pen. I'm going to do some doodling on my whiteboard. We're going to do some talking about that, what that all looks like, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Please post, again, any questions you have down below so that everybody watching these videos can benefit from your question and the answers that we provide for it, okay? That's what we're here for. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed doing it for you. And I am looking forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow for day 2. Take care. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.